What's up, fellas? So, just had a really cool tour over at Swift Recon. That was awesome. And yeah, man, it was really freaking cool. And came back and thought I'd shoot a quick video on the frame rail section. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that's going on here. We're moving really slowly, but it's all good, man. We're getting good training out of this. So we Talon and my boy in the morning, Caleb, have been knocking it out. And Caleb was, man, he was all over this thing Tuesday. And we got it really close. It's looking really nice. I think we're ready to start doing some welding real soon. But I wanted to show you how we got to this point and how I came up with how we were going to cut this rail and everything. And so I don't know if you watched on Facebook, I put that link. I think it was either a link or a video to Collision Hub, and they were talking about all data collision, how you can get more stuff out of it. And I thought, oh, wow, cool. And I came into school this morning and thought, man, I plugged into Collision on the all data and found the actual repair recommendations for the rail. And so I thought it was really cool. And I was actually going to pull it up on here for you, and I was going to go through the steps really quick, but their website's down, so I'm not going to do it. But thankfully, I printed these off earlier this morning, and I've got all the steps. And basically, it was just kind of like how we talked about the old rail had those scribe marks in it, which, as we talked about in the beginning of the school year, we talked about net build. And net build is like these marks and things on here that are used to either mark something or align something. So like on a fender, if this was the upper rail, there would be marks for your fender to set in there and it would line up perfectly. And we call those net build. Well, there was this mysterious line over here that we thought could be a laser weld or whatever it was. It was not a weld, so but we cut on it and we actually measured off of it. And lo and behold, hold your ears, it was actually perfect. And based on the paperwork, it actually shows that line on here like I kind of thought. And basically, the section that they show here is on the tip, but as you go dig deeper, it shows that back line back there, that scribe or net build mark. And what it did is it says that that's a perfect spot to do it on and or measure off of it. And so that's what we did. The rail was bent a little bit further past it, so we measured past that little hole, which was actually one of our motor mounts, and we cut. And so now basically what's going to happen is, now that we've got the weld or the rail sectioned up in there, it's actually going to be between the motor mount bolts. So I'm a lot happier with that because there's actually bonus structure behind that motor mount. And so it's going to make it really solid, and that's like really cool. So we're following the rules, and that's good. I just wanted to tell you how we got to this point and how we're doing it. A lot of this stuff you're going to search, and you're going to find out that this stuff's going to send you in a circle. Like when we went to the RTS, iCar RTS, it sent us to all these cool pages, and I got excited, and I'm like, oh yeah, here it is, here it is. And then it looped back around and had really not that much information. It basically just said, go check the vehicle manufacturer's recommendations. And so then we went to OEM One Stop, same deal. It sent us back to the Nissan vehicle manufacturer recommendations. So the cool thing was, all data collision actually has what we needed. And so I have that on Blackboard, and you guys know that it's right there on your content page. Right there on the very top, I've got all data collision right there. And when I click on it, I was going to go through and show you the steps, but it's actually, the side is down, so can't do that. So I just thought I'd shoot a quick video and tell you guys how we got to this point with the pieces and what we decided we were going to do. And we're going to start some welding on it probably tomorrow. We've got the structure all right where I want it. We took cross measurements under the hood. We've got a welding blanket on there right now, but We've got the cross measurements lined up really good. I've got a little bit of tension on the frame machine here, just holding her in place. And so I've got it all lined up there. We got to do a little bit of work inside here where the welding's going to take place. With a little bit of metal work there, it's going to look awesome. It actually said to do a butt weld, and there was nothing about a butt with backing. So we're ready. I mean, once I've got my cross measurements across the top, we're golden. So Caleb ran a couple of self-tapping screws in there to line up the inner apron, and we're ready to get busy with this girl. So tomorrow I will do a video on actually the weld. I know a lot of the videos on YouTube you don't see people actually welding, so I'm going to actually do some high-speed weld video so you can check it out. I want to actually show how we're doing all this. So anyway, stay tuned. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited, and I'm ready to start welding this thing. If I didn't have to go home and go run a bunch of errands, man, I'd start welding on it right now. All right, fellas, had a great time at Swift Recon. I'll throw some pictures here on the end so you can check it out.